Good. 6 over 1 is just a 6. All right, so we figured out part of it. We have to have m and we have to have b. Now I figured out my m is 6 for this problem. Weird, it was 6 for the last one. Okay, now we're going to find b. I don't know b yet, but I have to use that same old formula, y equals mx plus b, and pick one point or the other. You can't use both. Use one or use the other. You'll get the exact same answer. It doesn't matter. Which point do you like better? Rachel? The first one, 2, 5. Me too. I like the 2, 5. So I'm going to use 2, 5. And I'm going to use the 2 for my x and the 5 for my y. I would get the exact same answer with the 3 and 11 if I chose those. So it doesn't really matter which one you like better. Pick one, put it in. We're plugging in the point, 2, 5. Good, and the 6. Subtract 12 from both sides. What does b equal? Kevin?
-7.
Perfect. Okay, now we're almost there. We have our b, and we have our m, but we don't have our final answer. Kevin, how do you write that final answer? Ooh, no. Do you remember writing a final answer for number 1? What was your final answer on number 1? On your paper. Did you circle it?
No.
Ah, darn it. Do you have a final answer?
No.
Darn it. Okay. Ready? Heck yeah.
Y equals 6 times
Good. Circle it. That's the final answer. Okay. So you haven't filled in any of number 2 yet? All right. Let's try and get 2 on there. We do need a final answer. Exactly. Celeste, what do you think that final answer is?
Y equals 6x minus 7.
Good. Kevin, what's that final answer?
Root 6x minus 7.
Good. Make sure you have y equals 6x minus 7 as the final answer. I'm going to leave number 2 right here for you. Now I'm going to run over here. Kevin, get caught up.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right, for number 3. Let's try out number 3. Write an equation for the line containing the points 2, 3 and 4, 13. All right. 2, 3 and 4, 13. All right, we've got 2 steps we have to take care of. The first step is figuring out the slope. So how are we going to calculate our slope? Kim? Excellent. 13 minus 3 goes on the top. That is beautiful. What goes on the bottom, Nicole? 4 minus 2. Excellent. Celeste, what do you get when you simplify this? Excellent. Bryce, what do you simplify 10 over 2? 2.
5
5 over 1, or just plain old 5? All right, we figured out our m. Our m is 5. Now we have to figure out our y-intercept. To get the y-intercept, we're using that same formula, y equals mx plus b. All right, we're going to fill in some lovely numbers. Oh, but we have to pick a point. Which point do you like better, Erica? The first one. All right, we'll go with the 2, 3. So Erica likes the point 2, 3. So we'll be using a 2 and a 3 for our x and y. Okay, what do I fill in under the y since you chose that point? Erica? 3 equals. Jaden? Elder, what goes next?
Wait, what?
What goes after that? I filled in the 3 for y.
10, or 5 times 2 plus b.
Perfect. All right, so I have the 5 for slope times the 2 plus b. Gio, what goes next?
1.5 to
Excellent. What do you got?
3 equals 10 plus b.
Perfect. All right, Dylan, what do I do next?
You subtract 10
All right.
from both sides.
And what do you get when you subtract 10 from both sides, Dylan?
Negative
-7. All right, sounds good. So we have our b now. B is -7, but I'm looking for a final answer. Final answer. Alex?
Y equals 5x minus 7.
Perfect. Y equals 5x minus 7. Beautiful. Okay, so far so good? You getting the hang of this?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, on the back, number 4, same plan. We're gonna figure out the equation of the line that passes through the 2 points. The only problem is I didn't give you the points yet. So can you fill in the 2 points for number 4? Ready? The points on number 4 are 5, -7, and -3, 9. 5, -7, and -3, 9. All right, Trusky, how do I start this?
Subtract 5, 5,
Good, but what are you calculating right now? What are you finding right now? Slope, good. So we can start it with an m equals to show that I'm doing the slope right now. 9, what's after the 9? Excellent. Minus a -7. And then what goes on the bottom of that, William? Perfect. Looking great. What do you get on the top? Jordan?
You get 16.
Beautiful. Minus a negative changes to plus a positive, and that's 16 over Melanie.
8,
-8. Good. Cameron, what does that simplify to?
-2.
Beautiful. So now we have our slope. Lauren, what's the next thing we need to do?
We need to find B times B.
Good. We're going to find b. How do we do that?
Y equals slope times x.
Okay, so y equals mx plus b is our formula, but we have to pick a point. Which point do you like better? You want to go 5, -7? All right, we're going 5, -7. Look out. If we use this point for our x and our y, Rachel, what would go underneath the y? Perfect. -7 equals, what would go after that? Keep going, Rachel. Good, but we need our slope. -2 times 5, and then what? Perfect, plus b. Mason, what do we do next?
-7 equals -10 plus b.
-7 equals -10 plus b. Lexi, what do we do next?
Add 10 to each side.
Excellent. Josh, what do you get when you add 10 to both sides?
27. Oh, hold on.
We're taking -7 plus 10. A -7 and a positive 10.
Oh, it's
Close. 2 and 7 makes 9. 3. 3 and 7 makes 10. Good. Is it +3 or -3? Excellent, because you have more positives. Now, we have our slope and we have our y-intercept, but I need a final answer, Kira. Excellent. Y equals negative 2x plus 3. Beautiful. All right, number 5. We're going to write the equation of a line. Wait a second. Number 5 is different. Number 5 says we have an x-intercept of blank. Can you fill in a 5 on that line? And then we have a y-intercept of 10. Can you fill in the 5 and the 10? Now, first of all, I just gave you 2 points. That's not 1 point, that's 2 points. 2 separate points. How do you write the x-intercept as a separate point? Jaden, what is it? 5, 0. So I just gave you the point 5, 0, and then I gave you a second point. What was the other point I gave you?
0, 10.
Excellent, 0, 10. So you can write this as 2 separate points, 5, 0 and 0, 10. And then how do you calculate the slope between these 2 points? Zach? Okay, 10 minus 0 goes on the top, 0 minus 5 goes on the bottom. Now you gotta be super careful with your negative signs, because this is where students make mistakes. They see the 0 and they just skip it and say it's 10 over 5. It's not 10 over 5. Spencer, what is it? Exactly. 10 over negative 5. So this slope simplifies, Jeb? Negative 2. Beautiful. All right. Now, what would you do next, Noah?
Slope. Wait. What?
What should we do next?
Find the slope intercept. Wait.
Okay, I have the
MX
slope.
plus B.
Oh, the y equals mx plus b? Let's do it. No worries. What should I do?
Solve it.
Okay, tell me what to put.
Oh. 0 equals negative 2 times 5 plus b.
Yes, Noah picked this point. And he put 0 equals negative 2 times 5 plus b. Everything he did so far is correct. 0 equals, Noah, keep it going.
You multiply to negative 10.
Good. And then how do you get b by itself?
Add 10 to each side.
Add 10 to both sides, and what do you end up with?
B equals what?
B equals 10. Okay, what does B stand for again? B is the abbreviation for what, Mason? The B stands for what? It's something intercept. The y-intercept, exactly. B stands for y-intercept. And so Noah did a beautiful job of calculating the y-intercept. Excellent. He worked all this work out here and he figured out the y-intercept is 10. Nick, did you know the y-intercept was 10? At the very beginning of the problem, when you filled in the blanks. Because it said 10. The y-intercept is 10. Is that crazy or what? You calculated the y-intercept is 10, and Nick said the y-intercept's 10 because they told us the y-intercept's 10. Now, sometimes you're not going to realize that they gave it to you and you work it out. That's fine. If you realize from the beginning they gave me the y-intercept, then you can skip this section here and immediately say the final answer. Karen, what is our final answer?
Y equals negative 2x plus 10.
Perfect. Y equals negative 2x plus 10. That is gorgeous. So you know how to calculate a b, or a y-intercept, and if they give it to you, then you can just take it right from there and put the 10 at the end. You do have to calculate your slope, so we did that part over here. All right. Can we try one of these again, please? Number 6, last one. I'm going to give you the x-intercept, and I'm going to give you the y-intercept. And what's the abbreviation for y-intercept? Good. All right. Ready for number 6? The x-intercept is negative 3. The y-intercept is 4. Corbin, how should we start?
And what, make the 2, 0, 0, 4.
Okay, what's the first one?
Negative 3, 0.
All right, negative 3, 0, and 0, 4. Beautiful. Beautiful first step. Kim, what should we do next?
Let's find the slope.
Can you say that
We
again?
have to find the slope.
Good, we're going to find the slope. What goes on top? That is exactly right. 4 minus 0 on the top. What goes on the bottom, Nicole?
0 minus 7.
Excellent. Did you hear how she said that, Bryce? What did she say goes on the bottom?
0 minus negative
Good. Minus a negative 3. What happens when you minus a negative, Celeste? You add a positive. And so that's going to change from 0 minus a negative 3 to plus a positive 3 on the bottom. All right, what is this slope? I need a slope. Erica? Good. Positive 4/3, or 4 over 3. That's beautiful. All right. Kevin, what should we do next?
Y equals energy.
Okay. Look. Then what?
Let's see. 0 equals 4 over 3 plus 8.
4 over 3. You gotta multiply that by something. What are we multiplying that by? Excellent. Now, Kevin chose to use this point, negative 3, 0. So he's using the negative 3 for x and the 0 for y. He put the 0 in here and he's putting the negative 3 over here, which is great. Plus b. All right, so far so good. Kevin, what goes next? Okay. So we're going to cancel these. I'm going to make this one a 1 and this one a negative 1. What's 4 times negative 1? Okay. Kevin, you're doing everything right. Keep going.
Plus 4 on each side.
Excellent. Plus 4 to both sides. And what do you get? B equals 4. Did anybody know that B was going to be equal to 4?
Yes.
How do you know?
Y-intercept.
Because it's the y-intercept. B stands for y-intercept. Did I give you the y-intercept? Yes, absolutely. It was right up here. So you can continue to solve for B or grab it right from up there. I need a final